Hi, what's going on, guys? My name is Justin. I am a golf performance coach. First thing I need you guys to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, help yourself out, and go over to reborngolf.com, download my free golf fitness roadmap. That way you can get started on golf fitness for the off season, keep your body in shape for when springtime comes back around in 2025. Today, I'm going to teach you guys something that has helped me figure out how to hit that crucial number, the 100-yard shot, to the point where it is absolutely automatic. And there's one easy trick, one easy drill, one easy tip that will help you feel what it's like to hit a 100-yard shot and then never get it wrong again. One statistic that may be hard to hear is that 10 to 15 handicappers and above, they're hitting the green from 100 yards out about 50% of the time, 50-50 chance basically, which is a really detrimental statistic. Greens in regulation is one of the most important, if not the most important statistic that you can have to improve your game. So focusing on irons and focusing on being, let's say, 150 yards and in is really your bread and butter for bringing your scores down. So I'm going to teach you guys the game-changing drill that really helped me figure out how to hit the approach shots that help your scores come down. You may have seen in a prior video, I talk about a lot of body feels. I talk about a lot of ways to hit the golf ball without using a golf club. Like, we really need to figure out how our body moves so that when you hit a bad shot, you understand why and you can make those adjustments and move. So I've talked about, or you might have seen in one video, that I did this handshake drill to help golfers get to the other side of their weight transfer a little bit easier, to feel what that's actually like to get into extension. And that's something that's pretty much what we're going to do here. However, it's a little bit different. So the biggest thing that I see in golfers when they're trying to hit that 100-yard shot, 120-yard shot, 50-yard shot, is they lose their posture. Okay, their posture just comes completely undone. And what that might look like in your swing is, I'm trying to hit this 100-yard shot and I might move away from the ball. I might move out of my posture where my head comes up. You might see that one where that front knee comes down a little bit, or I might come down completely. There's multiple different ways to lose posture in the golf swing, and that is detrimental. Okay, what is done on one side of the equation has to be done on the other. So the movements that I make away from the golf ball, whatever direction that may be, I have to make up for on the way down. So it just increases the likelihood that you're not going to make solid contact. There goes your consistency. So when I'm trying to hit any shot, but more importantly that 100-yard shot, is to maintain my posture. How do I do that? What's the best way to do that? What can I think of that's not going to completely ruin my brain to hit a good golf shot? So what really changed my game when I learned this tip was two things. One, I don't want to be thinking about anything in my backswing. So from ball to top of the backswing, there's nothing that should be going on in my mind, right? All of that should be handled at setup. So when I set up to a golf ball, I'm thinking about my posture, my initial posture. Am I comfortable is the number one thing. Am I comfortable? Does anything feel off? Do I feel like I'm on my toes, my heels? Do I feel too hunched over? There is no shot clock in golf. Okay, it might piss off some people you're playing with if you want to, take all the time in the world and multiple shots to get set. But there's nothing that says, wow, that didn't feel good, I got to step off and try that again. You're just going to waste a shot, basically. So, one, do I feel comfortable? I want to do a little mini squat, kind of feel the weight in the middle of my feet, drop my hands so I don't feel stretched out or too far in. Just drop the hands, leave the club on the left side, meet in the middle. That's where I should be. Boom. Ball's in the middle of my club face. I feel nice and athletic, super athletic, ready to swing this golf club. Now, again, like I said, I don't want any swing thought going on in my backswing. I'm just going to trust that I got it. The more that you think of in the backswing, the less that is going to be required to think of going to the golf ball. Your brain's going to be too busy. Okay, so how do we maintain posture in the golf swing? How do we maintain that posture to hit that 100-yard shot? Keeping your posture in every swing is extremely important. However, to hit the green more in regulation, I want to focus on staying athletic throughout the entire swing. So we've talked in previous videos about keeping your chest down. That's definitely one thing. How do I relate that to actually hitting the ball? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this alignment rod down, and I'm going to imagine that this is an entire brick wall. Okay, this is where I'm going to put it. It's aimed at my target, the green stake down there. This is a wall. Okay, what I cannot do for this wall is move away from the wall. I want to imagine my head's on the wall. And the only way to get to the golf ball if my head is on this wall is to clear the hips and get through. There's no other way to do it. Okay, to make this golf swing, I have to have a solid backswing, head pressed up against the wall, and then get the hell out of the way and send that weight through the golf ball. And more than likely what's going to happen there is my posture will at least remain enough the same to where I can make a solid backswing, and then obviously everybody's issues come after the backswing. Transferring that weight, getting the hands nice and low and trying to hit the inside of the golf ball so that my hands don't come out and hit the stick in any way. Getting from here to inside the golf ball, clear the hips, and then send the weight through. Whatever club that gets you to that 100 yards, 120 yards, 75 yards, swing with purpose, swing full. Figure out your yardages later, never decelerate, anything like that. You know what that looks like, but it's all about maintaining posture. If you can do that, you'll make solid contact all the way up the chain to driver. You'll have better consistency in that regard, and hitting greens will get a little bit easier for you.